So, what do we like? We like detective adventure stories. And what do we also like? We like eggs and puns about eggs. I mean, it's not something I've really thought about before, but they've been combined here in this game, and I think it is super cute. So, I want to highlight this game and show the results of the combination, I suppose. This is Eggtective, the case of A. Benedict. And, the Benedict is a type of egg breakfast, eggs Benedict. Uh, but in this case, the poor murdered party is Alexander Benedict. We are at the Grand Hotel Sunnyside, and I am Eggtective Jones, well known Eggtective. We've been called to this hotel and we need to solve the case, and I will show a little bit of the gameplay there and then critique the game a little bit. So we can maximize out the game, make sure we are still recording. We are. And there's a very brief tutorial. Find items and talk to people by clicking on them. When you found an item, it can be asked about 3 times. I'm not sure why that's the limit, but alright. Review all information in the portfolio and accuse a suspect when you're done. Good luck, the case awaits. I was called to Grand Hotel Sunnyside. A murder happened. The maid found him not even half an hour ago. Alexander Benedict, a rich and well-known businessman, as well as a regular of the hotel. It's a good thing I was able to get here quickly while the trail is still hot. This isn't a job any soft-boiled egg could do, but I am ready. So we have a presumably literally hard-boiled detective. Let's crack this case, haha. Right, so this is our point of view. This is the maid over here on the left. This is the poor unfortunate's body. He has a book in front of him. He has a cracked timepiece, which fortunately tells us when he died, I suppose. Looks like his shell was cracked open recently. He must have been killed in the past hour. So we are right on the trail. And yeah, that's any information I think we can get from that. There's bits of eggshell and this cracked timepiece. It's always a little suspiciously convenient, but we won't say anything about it. There's a fine face there, but we can't click on it. Can't click on anything there. We can click on this in the corner, which appears to be a small cracked egg in a nest. So that's strange. Then there is a broom over here. Let's look around before we start talking to people. Here is room 113, where there's a very tight bed. I'm not sure if that's meant to be an egg-related joke or just how well the bed is made. And a duster. And that's all. Further to the left we have the hotel bar, stuff in the background, and this egg is drinking a wine glass. We have further into the bar/restaurant, and we have a fan. Then we have I don't know if this is supposed to be a garden maze or similar, but nothing to click on, just a person to talk to with curly hair. And then we have, I suppose, the exit with an officer possibly preventing people from leaving. And oh, we've accidentally spoken to him. Well, let's have a chat. What is your connection to the victim? I didn't really know him yet. He seemed kind. Is this a doorman rather than an officer? Do you have any reason to kill the victim? I wouldn't have any reason, truly. There's not a reason in the world for me to have done it. What is your reason for being in the hotel? I've been working here for about 2 months. I'm the doorman. Okay, so it's quite a recent doorman. Where were you at the time of the murder? I've been standing out here doing my job all day. It's been pretty calm here. No one went in or out. Can we trust that? Possibly. Anyway, he says no one went in or out. And we can ask about an item, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to say that is all goodbye. Bye, I hope you figure it out soon. Suspiciously nice. Alright. Oh wait, we wanted to have a look at his box of chocolates. Yeah. Anyway. Then we have 2 more gentlemen sitting by the elevator. This one is reading a newspaper. Could be Could be a thing. I remember newspaper being quite a significant clue in one of the Hercule Poirot's biggest movies. I'm a big fan of the Poirot series. I've read a few. I've mostly watched movies about them. The movies are really good depending on who the actor who plays Poirot is. It's a bit like the Who actor. Everybody has their favourites, but I can't think of his name now. The one is iconic for me. I think he's the one that's done the most. But yeah, very good movies, very good mysteries, very good characters. Well recommended. But we are not here to recommend movies. We are here to talk to people about things. Let us, just for the moment, question the maid. Hello, sir. I'm Peggy. What can I do for you? What is your connection to the victim? I found the body about 30 minutes ago. I don't even really know what to say. He was always so kind, gave me advice, and tipped me well, you see. Do you have any reason to kill the victim? A motive? Not a chance. He was so kind. I don't understand how anyone could dislike him. What is your reason for being in the hotel? I'm the maid of the hotel. I've been working here for 2 years now. Where were you at the time of the murder? Well, I was cleaning room 113. I might have forgotten my duster again. And when I finished my rounds, I went into the library and found the bodies. It's supposed to be the library. Okay. We can ask about some items. Let's ask about the duster. My duster! I knew I forgot it again. Did I leave it in 113? Let's ask... We can't ask about the cracked eggshell thing. Ask about the book, the corpse, the statue. Oh, is that a... No. Is that a statue? I wonder if that's supposed to be the murder weapon. And Meg has some notes of them. So, and let's ask about the broom. I took my broom with me to clean the library, that's why I have it here. Chocolates? Oh, vegetables. He actually loves his chocolates. Interesting. Let's ask about the book. I do believe I saw Meg carry that one around this morning. She's been reading a lot of Charles Chickens recently. Alright, well that's enough for now. Who's Meg? Is this Meg? No, this is Agatha. Spectacular. Who is Meg? Who are you? Sheldon, what do you want? Oh, he's aggressive. Sucking up his drink. So Meg must be one of these two. Are you Meg? Megan. Megan Boyle, glad to meet you, though I wish it could have been under better circumstances. What is your connection? He was a regular. I didn't really know him that well, though. He would always leave books where they wouldn't belong. I work here. You found his body in my workplace. Awful, really. So many books ruined by blood. Of course, his death is bad, too. Do you have any reason? Would I have any reason to kill him? Not really, no. Maybe at the time of the murder. Yes, of course, I have an alibi. I was in the garden until I heard Peggy scream. After her scream, I went to the lobby. In the garden with Agatha? Let's ask about the book. Oh, you know that book was on my desk. I left it there yesterday. The statue. Where did you find that? I thought these were only legend. Oh, suspicious. Might need to ask him about the fan. Was there anything else needed to ask about? Contracts? I believe I saw Edward Clark work on those in the past few days. Was muttering around finding loopholes or something. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to stop there because I think I've shown enough gameplay and I do not want to ruin any plot points. That is the game. If all you're interested is in seeing some of the gameplay to know whether or not you play the game, I hope this has shown you enough to play it because it looks like fun. And I hope to see you in the next video, and I hope that you like this one. I hope that you subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I hope that you leave some comments because that helps me and you and generally makes the world a slightly better place. So comment to those comments. Right. So if you just want to see the gameplay, that's where it ends. If you want to see some critiques, then I shall attempt to critique it. The first critique. Let's see if we can switch back to the menu. Okay, this is the context. It's a submission to Open ICT Game Jam Mavicanti 2025. I'm not sure what language that is. Under the information, it's been released a day ago. It's a mystery supposed clicks. The author is Laura E. Right, so first critique, the UI. It's fine. It's a point and click game. The arrows are big and obvious. The things you can click on are fairly obvious. I hope. I don't know if I've missed anything. We do have this little file here, which is our collection of items. We can look about. This is the dossier. Oh dear. Okay, apparently that's how you select the person. So we have mistakenly assigned Peggy as the bad person. I just want to see what else is in the dossier. The suspects, these are the people that you can talk to. We don't have any info on Peggy yet because we haven't spoken to her. These are the items that we've looked at, but we haven't looked at any yet. Have a look at this. See what it has to say about it. Golden egg statue. Okay, I thought it was an actual egg, like there was going to be a young chick or something that we'd have to deal with, but no, it's a statue, which I assume was used as the murder weapon. Why, I'm currently suspicious of Mayhem. Yeah, so the UI is fine. It's useful. It's obviously a little glitchy here and there. I mean, like there's little bits of, I assume, info that we haven't gotten yet, but she has left little brackets there. The close is a little weird. Yeah, no, other than that, the UI is fine. I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going. Sounds, well, there are no sounds. I hope that there will be at some point, and I hope there will be a menu option to turn them on or off and control the volume and all those kind of things, as per my usual desires. I think a lot of people forget about that in games, and I think it's really important, but possibly a little tricky to do. Nevertheless, sounds. The art is very nice. I like this styling. It's got your classic sort of investigator game type of there's a person you can click on. They come to the forefront of the screen, so you can see who you're talking to and who you are. We have, I think, a very similar moustache to the victim, which is probably, hopefully he wasn't killed because of his moustache and we're next on the list. But either way, yeah, this is a really nice way to work with it. I think in terms of the UI/art, it would be nice if it was a bit more themed, a bit more rounded. I mean, this is fine, it works. It just takes out of the game a little bit because it's not, just add some buttons. The buttons haven't been themed or anything like that. That might be a work in progress. The game feeling, well, I mean, it's pretty smooth and comfortable. I don't know why we can only ask about items 3 times. I don't think that's. I mean, is there a gameplay mechanic there? Why is there that limitation? What is it for? I don't quite understand it. Maybe there's a gameplay reason, maybe there's a game design reason, but I don't get it. I don't get it. If you ask the wrong person 3 times about an item, then do you just lose that clue? I don't know. I don't quite understand that, but other than that, everything is smooth and comfortable. I understand how it works. I understand what's going on. So yeah, full marks for the game feeling. The game immersion, as the final critique. Am I pulled into it? I suppose to a certain degree. It would be nice if this text was in the game somewhere as part of the game as well. Um, the game intro is a little bit to drop you into it. Here you are looking at the body, and there's just system that is talking to you. So this needs a bit more cleanup. There could be a more full screen thing or something like that, just saying you are Detective Jones. Um, you're here to solve an unfortunate murder. This is the victim. That kind of stuff. And sort of wrap the little tutorial into an introduction to the game. That would be my recommendation there. If this game is going to be worked on anymore, either for or after the game jam that it was created for. I'd say as a game jam entry, this is damn good. It's very, very comfortable, very easy to play. And kudos to the artists and the game designer for putting it all together. And apologies for the sounds of grinding or drilling or something in the background. This neighborhood, man. Anyway, that's really about it. That's all I have to say. I hope you like the look at the game. I hope you come and play the game because it looks like a lot of fun. Some good puns and some good solid mystery work. Things to look at, a story to figure out. Well done, Laura E. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.